At this point in class, we'll be going over the concept of line weights. And in order to do so, we've asked you to acquire certain equipment and tools. And one such equipment that we want to purchase, or we had to purchase, is a set of pens. Okay, and we did ask you to buy several pens, one of which is this Pentel sign pen. This pen is a regular marker pen or felt tip marker pen, and it does have a sharp point, but it is a little bit versatile. So at a certain angle, if you draw a line, it can draw a fairly sharp, thin line. If you tilt the pen over and use more of its side, you can start to grab a more of a thicker line. Another pen that we asked you to purchase was the Papermate Flare pen. And it too is a felt tip pen, and it can also be used just like the Pentel sign pen. If you use it more upright straight, it'll give you a sharper line. If you use it a little bit tilted over, it could give you a thicker line. We also asked you to purchase a set of drawing pens. Of various thickness, right? And those pens could be different brands, as Micron, or perhaps Zig, or maybe Uni. It doesn't matter which kind. All we're asking is that you purchase a set of pen that has that several line weights associated with it. Okay, and we asked you to purchase it 0.08, which will give you one line type thickness. And these pens are set in a way that the thickness of the line is determined by the point size, or the thickness of that point. Okay, so that's 0.08, and you were also to get an 0.5, and that will yield you a thinner line, and an 0.1. Notice that each one of these lines, or each one of these pens, will give you a various line thickness, and these are what we need to create our line weights in our drawing. You may or may not have bought a Prismacolor pen, which is this thing. It is a brand name for an ad marker. Well, ad marker itself might be a brand as well. But basically, this is a felt tip pen. Comes in many colors. This one is a natural gray 30%. This will yield you a line that is gray color. This pen just happens to have two sides to it. That way you could get a thicker bold line as well. This is basically used as a filler, poche, or to color up large swaths of area. This one we may or may not use it in class, but I will be using it to explain certain concept of the line weights, and sectional cuts. Okay, so these are the pens that you're to acquire, and these will be the equipment that we'll be using in class.